Hey, my name's Thomas. I'm doing a review on this SkyTrak golf simulator slash launch monitor. I bought this, paid about $3,000 for all of this stuff you're seeing here, not including the computer that was separate. So I'm about $3,500 into this. SkyTrak, basically they're claiming that this thing is very, very accurate. It's just as accurate as some of the $20,000, $30,000 golf simulators, which I won't lie, the irons are fairly accurate. I have it set. This is SkyTrak software right here. on the SkyTrak software on the range, I have it set to, you can see right up here in settings, I have it set to 2001 elevation, which is Las Vegas, that's where I live. And I hit the golf ball, hit my driver about 330, to 320 pretty consistently out here. But I'm having issues with this SkyTrak. My driver will not go over 270 ever. Even if I'm swinging at 110 miles an hour, the driver doesn't go over 270, which is about 40 to 50 yards shorter of what I hit it in actuality. Forgive me for my cluttered garage. I actually just moved into this house and getting all the floors redone, but this garage is actually going to be the golf simulator slash gym. But for now, I have this thing set up. I just wanted to be able to play, and I am having issues with this thing. It's not accurate. Like I said, the irons are fairly accurate. They really are. The irons are fairly accurate. My 8-iron, 9-iron, I'm hitting them pretty close to what my yardages actually are, here in Vegas. But, the driver is nowhere near accurate. Same with my very low, my woods, 3-wood, 2 hybrid, 3-iron, not really accurate. So, not sure what the issue is here. That's the SkyTrak itself. I talked to some of their technicians. I've tried a little bit of this, a little bit of that, everything they said. They don't want to return this item. They won't return it. I am within 6 months of the purchase. And the problem is that I wasn't able to hit driver until I just moved into this new house. So I was been hitting irons for a couple of months. Right out of the gate, you can see this mat. This is a company called Net Return. These are like nets that the NFL kickers will use and stuff like that. The reason I have 2 mats is because I destroyed the first mat that I got in a matter of 2 weeks. Also blew a hole right through this net in the first 2 weeks as well. This is what happened to the mat in a relatively short period of time. It's just basically destroyed it. So, I destroyed this thing in a matter of weeks. This net was shot. It's a different company. When you buy this net, when you buy this whole package through SkyTrak, you're going to have to deal with net return if something shall happen to the net and mat, which I must say Net Return was very, very understanding. They replaced this stuff. They were even willing to refund my money for these items here. But, I just wanted everything I have to work, so I did get a replacement on the net. They've actually even sent me this net. If you do buy this package, get this net. See, this is a separate net right here. It's just a little piece that goes over top, so it actually absorbs most of the impact, or all of the impact on especially your lower clubs that are going to basically launch at a lower angle. It'll absorb most of the clubs that have a higher ball speed, so you can replace that net. It should be pretty good. It should last. I have no problem with this equipment here. Other than it basically destroyed very quickly, but the company was very, very understanding and very, very cooperative with what I was trying to do. You can tell the difference too. Like when I talk to Net Return, for example, they won't return the SkyTrak. SkyTrak company will not return this thing. Even though I'm having issues with it, I just told them that I wish to have it, return this, and I wanted to go ahead and buy the True Golf Simulator, which is about $10,000, which is what I should have done in the first place. This simulator is good. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a piece of garbage. What I am saying is that, from my experience, if you're a very serious golfer or a scratch golfer, well, not necessarily a scratch golfer, but you're a very high level, very serious golfer, where you play high level D1 golf, or, you're playing on the mini tours or whatever, do not buy this simulator if you're going to get one. Don't buy SkyTrak. That's my opinion. You're going to want something, just spend 10 grand and get the true golf one, or spend 20 and get the full swing, whatever. I made that mistake. I should have bought those to begin with, but this would be an excellent device, an excellent setup for, a family that has intermediate golfers, or, a family that's teaching their kids how to play golf, and just to have something where they can actually play golf courses and, teach them course management and stuff like that. I do believe high school golfers, this would be, probably a pretty good setup. But like I said, the drivers isn't accurate. And so, I don't know. I mean, what I've been forced to do is play, I have the True Golf E6 software, and I have like 15 golf courses. What I've been forced to do is basically just play, forward tees, junior tees, ladies tees, whatever, men's tees, and just, play tee off with a 3-iron, at most. So not very satisfying for me. I want to be able to play the whole, every aspect of my game. So that's not what I paid for, and they refuse to return it. But I just want to say very quickly that when I talk to net return, it's a very different feel. Basically, what I mean by that is net return's like, yeah, I mean, we just want to provide a safe environment for people to play golf. If this net is not what you want, or you don't like it, it's not a good fit for you, we'll return your money or replace the product. No problem. We don't have a problem with that. Basically their attitude is that we know we make a good product. There are plenty of people who want our product, love our product, and will buy our product. So if you're just not the right guy for this, or the right person for this product, then no problem. Let's return it and part ways. SkyTrak, on the other hand, very different. It's actually the opposite. They don't want to refund this thing at all. In fact, they're very adamant that they do not want to refund this product. So that leads me, having been in sales for a very long time, high level sales, I just basically, to me, what it's, this is my opinion on the whole thing. Like net return, if you have a top tier product, it's a great product, then, not everybody's going to be satisfied with your product. So why force them, why fight back? Why not just refund them and say, hey, we're not the right company for you. This is not the right customer for us. Let's refund their money, part ways, and, no hard feelings. We got plenty of people who are buying our product and love our product, and we know we have confidence and we have belief in it. SkyTrak, on the other hand, if you put out a subpar product, or a product that basically didn't do what basically didn't live up to, what you were claiming that it does, I could see that's, very logical to believe that you wouldn't want to return the product, because that if you took every return from every unsatisfied customer, you would probably have a hell of a lot of returns, and that's very clear. I mean, it's just logical. It's just, that's just common sense. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hit a few shots and show you how this thing works. Like I said, the software, I actually talked to the software developer the other day, and he's a pretty cool guy named Seth. He has his software is pretty good. It's really good. So I'm going to hit a shot here and just show you how this thing works. I'll actually hit a driver. Let's hit a driver right now, and I'll show you how inaccurate this thing is with my driver. I don't know if my phone's set up to where you can actually see really good, but anyway, you'll see a piece of it, you'll see. So here's my driver. I'm going to just go ahead and hit this down there. There's the ball flying through the air. Oh dear. Well, that one went 278. First time it actually went that far, but 114 mile an hour club head speed. The trajectory, you can see the launch angle there was 9 degrees, and this is actually further than this ball has ever gone on this simulator. Still not far enough. 280 is, my 2 hybrid almost goes that far. So anyway, let's hit one more and see what it does. the other day I hit 20 drives, 20 shots with my driver, and the highest it ever went was 268. And I was hitting them really well too. So, by the way, this thing has pegs that you can elevate the skytrak so it either sits flat on the ground or you take the legs out of it and it sits flat. I've talked to their IT department. I've tried all different ways, and did everything that they told me to do, and they said it should be working, but it's not working right. So. Now that was hit pretty well. Let's see what it does. So if you can see a piece of it, there it goes. Big cut, and it goes 258. So 111 mile an hour club head speed, hit off the sweet spot, 11-degree launch angle. Actually, it increased by 2, I don't know why. 4,000 RPMs on backspin. Like I said, 111 mile an hour club head speed, 160 mile an hour ball speed, which is probably a little low. I think I should be closer to probably 175, 180, somewhere in that range. But, regardless of whether it had 2,500 RPMs in slice spin, which was a little cut out there. I pulled it and it was a cut, which I don't know. That might have been the correct ball flight, but it only went 260 yards. Now, on the golf course, I've never hit a driver 260 yards. Anyway, this is a quick review. Maybe I'll put some more reviews in the future. I'll let you know how this plays out because I am trying to get a refund on this and go by the different simulator. Yeah, let's hit one more shot real quick. I'll hit a 3-iron really quick. Now in real life, my 3-iron, here in Vegas, mind you, my 3-iron actually travels about 230 in the air. My carry's about 230 on it. I can hit it around 240, 250. But on here, let's see, and I'll tell you if I hit it well or not. That wasn't hit very well, so we might have to try that again. But, I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it 190 yards, that's probably what it's going to say. Yep. Well, we carried 197, so. Let's try this one more time here. And again, the higher the clubs get, or the lower, if you're hitting 8, 9 iron, you don't notice how off it is as much. When you start getting closer to your driver, you start noticing it gets worse and worse. Now that was hit very well. Yeah, hit very well, 212 yards carry, 233 total. So that couldn't be less accurate. 212, so let me show you something here. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron. And as I said, it seems like, the lower number of clubs you hit, the more you notice it. But I'm gonna hit this 5-iron. That was a 3-iron that I just hit. That was the club I just put back in here, see? Can you see that? That's a 3-iron. Well, I just hit, here's my 5-iron, and watch, this will carry probably 205. Wasn't hit very well, I gotta try that again. Didn't even register. Another thing is this thing doesn't register very well if you're around the green and you're trying to hit a 10-yard chip, 15-yard chip. Good luck. It doesn't register. Sometimes it won't register for 10 shots in a row, 5 shots in a row. It's very tough to get it to register, and a lot of times you'll have to hit it harder to go past the hole. So, but I think a lot of simulators have that issue, so I'm not going to single out skytrak on that one. That was hit pretty solid. That was hit really well. Contact-wise, couldn't hit it any better. Pretty good delay. Yeah, that thing, So that carried 204. That's what it says. 204 yards of carry. And 94 mile an hour club head speed, 14 degree launch angle. So there you have it, guys. My opinion is, if you're a serious golfer, D1, you know, playing mini tours, or high level high school golfer that's about to go D1, don't buy this simulator. Buy True Golf or, you know, Full Swing or whatever. But, you know, if you're a family that wants to enjoy this for your family and teach your high school golfer how to get better, have a place to hit balls and practice, it's got a pretty nice setup here. Might be a good investment for you. You have to make that decision on your own. But my main point is that this thing, accuracy-wise, not very good. It's, you know, it's close, but it's not accurate. You know, the longer clubs, it gets worse and worse as you go down. So that's my opinion. Hope it helps. Maybe I'll update you as I continue the process of trying to get a return issued on this thing. But that's my customer review. And we'll review probably other products here in the future. So this is Thomas Roberts. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Review on SkyTrak Golf Simulator. Thanks. Bye.